Today I'm going to answer the question, what is the absolute best way to get started with user testing? The first thing we want to do is go to the template gallery. There are 120 templates there for you to choose from, and it is the perfect place to go if you're not comfortable doing research or if you've never used user testing. Now there's two ways to find the template gallery. The first one is right over here under the library. You can click on templates, or you can go right here to create a test and go under customize a template. So it's right there. Now that we're in the template gallery, we can see there's 120 templates that are available. We've got filters right up here for methodology, phase, asset, and roles. We can filter those. But I already know the number one best template you can use to get started with user testing, and it's actually one of our quick answer templates. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the quick answer filter down here, and it is going to show me 13 templates right here. I'm going to scroll down and you can see it right over here. Test website usability. This is the absolute best place to start if you have never done user testing or you just want to run the fastest possible website usability test. If you like these tip videos about user testing, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, make a suggestion for an upcoming tip. Maybe you'll see yours soon. Now back to the video. Now that I've got the template pulled up, you can see there are three simple fill in the blanks options for this particular template. Enter a URL that I want to test, enter a task that I want people to perform, and then name that test for the platform. Now I've filled this out already for you. We're going to test google.com. We're going to have people find a replacement TV remote, and then we're going to just call it Google TV Remote Search. Now I'm going to scroll down to the audience selector. Right here, we can see, do we want to invite people from the user testing network? That is the panel of people that user testing manages, or do we want to invite our own people? For the purposes of this demonstration and getting started for that first test, we're going to invite people from user testing. So I'm going to go ahead and pick next, and it's going to take me into the actual study builder. You can see here now it says I'm in the Google TV Remote Search. I've got my test plan over here, which I can edit, and now I can go and build my audience. Now that I'm in my audience builder, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to define the people that I need for this first test in user testing. 10 contributors sounds good. We recommend at least 5. Perfect. I'm just going to use a desktop for this test, and I'm going to scroll down here and say, let's just say I want an age of, I want people 25 and up, maybe 25 to, let's see, 25 to 50 will do. Then we're going to say, I don't really care about gender, household income. I need them to live in the United States. I'm going to pick that. And perhaps I just want people from a particular state. I'll go ahead and I'm going to say, I only want people from California. And then I'll scroll down. I just want to find out how the average 25 to 50-year-old Californian does a search for a remote. I'm going to scroll down. Everything I'm going to put in here, I can type some screener questions, which through the magic of the internet, I'm going to do now by clicking on screener question. Voila. I now have my first question written here for this particular audience. Select all the options you have for watching video content in your home. I've given a bunch of options, but you can see here that they must select a television because this is about buying a television remote. And then there are a bunch of other options, some real, some fake, some that they may select. And if they pick the hologram, then they're going to be rejected because there is no way to watch television or watch video content on a hologram. So we're going to reject that one. And that is all there is to it. I say done on my audience, and I now have an audience. I've got a test plan summary, and I can launch that first test. I think you'll agree that for your first study, it cannot get any easier than that. I'm not going to go over the results today because this was all about getting started and those activities you need to do to get that first test up and running and have those results back in just mere hours. This was a very simple example to show how to use a template to build out the test plan. 3 simple fill in the blanks options. The number one template you can use always, test website usability. Then we built a very simple audience through a series of filter choices and then a screener. After we did that, we were able to launch that study. This should be the first thing you do when you get a creator seat on user testing. Run one of these studies. You will start to understand what goes into it and what comes out. And then when you run the second one, you're either going to use a template again or you'll start building them out on your own. That's going to be it for this back to basics, getting started with user testing tip. But don't worry, I'll see you again later.